Prime Minister Narendra Modi expresses anguish at the violence on the Republic Day in national capital, says saddened by the insult to tricolour, reiterates government is committed for modernization of agriculture while speaking in the 20th episode of the Mann Ki Baat 2.0 program. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauds India's vaccination efforts, says India's vaccination drive is not only the biggest in the world but also the fastest, asserts that capable and self-reliant India in the field of medicines, vaccines will serve humanity and the world better. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses 125th anniversary celebrations of Prabuddha Bharat Journal, started by Swami Vivekananda in 1896. Says Prabuddha Bharat has been an important medium for spreading the message of India's ancient spiritual wisdom. In other news, Union Home Minister and senior BJP leader Amit Shah accuses West Bengal Chief Minister and TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee for taking West Bengal backwards in every sphere and says people of the state will never forgive her. Amit Shah addresses BJP rally in Howrah through video conferencing. Minister of Information and Broadcasting Prakash Javadekar releases detailed SOP for cinema halls and theatres. All cinema houses to now operate with 100% capacity. Theatres to ensure staggered show timings to avoid crowding. Frequent sanitization and follow all COVID prevention protocols. Namaskar and welcome. You're watching DD News. I'm Sakal Bhatt and the top story we are tracking this Sunday. In his 20th episode of Mann Ki Baat 2.0 program, Prime Minister Modi today said the month of January saw the Indian cricket team win the series in Australia, bringing fame for the country. Prime Minister also at the same time condemned the violence the nation witnessed on Republic Day. Prime Minister added that it was grave insult to the tricolour at the Red Fort.
इस महीने क्रिकेट पिच से भी बहुत अच्छी खबर मिली। हमारी क्रिकेट टीम ने शुरुआती दिक्कतों के बाद शानदार वापसी करते हुए ऑस्ट्रेलिया में सीरीज जीती। हमारे खिलाड़ियों का हार्डवर्क और टीम वर्क प्रेरित करने वाला है। इन सब के बीच दिल्ली में 26 जनवरी को तिरंगा का अपमान देख देश बहुत दुखी भी हुआ।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi also shared his thoughts in the 20th episode of Mann Ki Baat program. Prime Minister specially mentioned about the vaccination drive being run in the country and also India giving helping hand to many countries in fight against COVID-19. Besides this, Prime Minister also urged the youth to think about new ways and new initiatives for nation building.
In the 20th episode of his Mann Ki Baat 2 program, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also made a special mention about the ongoing fight against coronavirus infections in the country. He said that besides being an example of Atmanirbhar Bharat, the world's largest vaccination drive is also an example of Atma Gaurav or self-respect. Amid the COVID-19 pandemic, India is continuously extending a helping hand to many countries in the world. PM Modi said that every Indian is filled with pride and satisfaction when global leaders send congratulatory messages for the vaccination drive.
हम सबसे बड़े वैक्सीन प्रोग्राम के साथ ही दुनिया में सबसे तेज गति से अपने नागरिकों का वैक्सीनेशन भी कर रहे हैं। सिर्फ 15 दिन में भारत अपने 30 लाख से ज्यादा कोरोना वॉरियर का टीकाकरण कर चुका है। मेड इन इंडिया वैक्सीन आज भारत की आत्मनिर्भरता का तो प्रतीक है ही, भारत के आत्मगौरव का भी प्रतीक है। संकट के समय में भारत दुनिया की सेवा इसलिए कर पा रहा है क्योंकि भारत आज दवाओं और वैक्सीन को लेकर सक्षम है, आत्मनिर्भर है।
The Prime Minister also urged countrymen to contribute towards nation-building efforts through new initiatives. In view of the 75th anniversary of India's independence, the Prime Minister urged the youth to highlight the events related to the freedom struggle through their writings. The Prime Minister said that such writings will not only bring forth the role played by freedom fighters, it will also create a new class of thought leaders in the future. The Prime Minister added that it will lead to creation of a team of writers who will have an in-depth knowledge about India's rich cultural heritage.
देश के स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों के बारे में, आजादी से जुड़ी घटनाओं के बारे में लिखे। अब जबकि भारत अपनी आजादी के 75 वर्ष मनाएगा, तो आपका लेखन आजादी के नायकों के प्रति उत्तम श्रद्धांजलि होगी। यंग राइटर्स के लिए इंडिया 75 के निमित्त एक इनिशिएटिव शुरू किया जा रहा है। इससे सभी राज्यों और भाषाओं के युवा लेखकों को प्रोत्साहन मिलेगा। देश में बड़ी संख्या में ऐसे विषयों पर लिखने वाले राइटर्स तैयार होंगे जिनका भारतीय विरासत और संस्कृति पर गहन अध्ययन होगा। हमें ऐसी उभरती प्रतिभाओं की पूरी मदद करनी है।
Apart from this, PM Modi also appealed to the youth to prominently publicize innovative slogans for road safety. In this regard, the Prime Minister complimented the efforts of the Border Roads Organization for the innovative slogans and signs with safety warnings. The Prime Minister urged the youth to think of creating such innovative slogans and sharing them on the MyGov portal.
बॉर्डर रोड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो सड़कें बनाती हैं, उससे गुजरते हुए आपको बड़े ही इनोवेटिव स्लोगन्स देखने को मिलते हैं। दिस इज हाईवे नॉट रनवे, या फिर बी मिस्टर लेट देन लेट मिस्टर। ये स्लोगन्स सड़क पर सावधानी बरतने को लेकर लोगों को जागरूक करने में काफी प्रभावी होते हैं। अब आप भी ऐसे ही इनोवेटिव स्लोगन्स या कैच फ्रेजेस माईगॉव पर भेज सकते हैं। आपके अच्छे स्लोगन्स भी इस अभियान में उपयोग किए जाएंगे।
PM Modi also mentioned a post received on the Namo app from Kolkata-based Aparna Das, who said that the experiences of travel have changed with FASTag. The Prime Minister said that FASTag not only saves money but also travel time. Bureau Report, DD India.
And with the country striving towards self-reliance under the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, many stories of little efforts continue to enthrall the citizens and inspire them to innovate, to dream and to also contribute back to their society. Well, in his edition of Mann Ki Baat, Prime Minister Modi gave a sneak peek of some stories of inspiration coming from the entire country.
As unique as it always is, this edition of Mann Ki Baat reflected upon little stories of effort coming from the entire country. Termed as the first episode of the year, this edition is surely a motivation for the countrymen. With Atmanirbhar Bharat being the theme, Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauded the efforts carried to achieve self-reliance. In this line of thought, Prime Minister Modi mentioned about how a local vegetable market in Boinpalli of Hyderabad, which is producing 500 units of electricity from leftover vegetables. It is indeed a wonderful effort. PM Modi also highlighted similar amazing feat of Badaut village panchayat of Panchkula in Haryana, where steps are being taken by the villagers to resolve their problem of water drainage.
हैदराबाद के बोयिनपल्ली में एक स्थानीय सब्जी मंडी किस तरह अपने दायित्व को निभा रही है, ये पढ़कर भी मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा। बोयिनपल्ली की मंडी में पहले जो वेस्ट था, आज उसी से वेल्थ क्रिएट हो रही है। यही तो कचरे से कंचन बनाने की यात्रा है। वहां हर दिन करीब 10 टन वेस्ट निकलता है। इसे एक प्लांट में इकट्ठा कर लिया जाता है। प्लांट के अंदर इस वेस्ट से हर दिन 500 यूनिट बिजली बनती है और करीब 30 किलो बायोफ्यूल भी बनता है। इस बिजली से ही सब्जी मंडी में रोशनी होती है और जो बायोफ्यूल बनता है उससे मंडी की कैंटीन में खाना बनाया जाता है। ऐसा ही एक कमाल हरियाणा के पंचकुला की बड़ौद ग्राम पंचायत ने भी करके दिखाया है। इस पंचायत के क्षेत्र में पानी की निकासी की समस्या थी। इस वजह से गंदा पानी इधर-उधर फैल रहा था, बीमारी फैलाता था। लेकिन बड़ौद के लोगों ने तय किया इस वाटर वेस्ट से भी वेल्थ क्रिएट करेंगे। ग्राम पंचायत ने पूरे गांव से आने वाले गंदे पानी को एक जगह इकट्ठा करके फिल्टर करना शुरू किया और फिल्टर किया हुआ ये पानी अब गांव के किसान खेतों में सिंचाई के लिए इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं।
Also coming up with an interesting story from the hills, PM mentioned the Environment Protection Program being carried in Tawang in Arunachal Pradesh. A local social worker, Gombu, has made an effort to rejuvenate the art of paper called Mon Shugu. PM also mentioned NS Rajapan Sahab of Kerala's Kottayam and lauded his efforts of taking out the plastic bottles thrown into Vembanad Lake despite being affected by paralysis. Now, the story which surely will catch attention of many is from Bundelkhand, where strawberry cultivation is increasing day by day. Prime Minister Modi mentioned the efforts of a law student of setting up the Strawberry Festival in Jhansi.
तो वो कौन सी चीजें हैं जो आपके मन में आएगी? इतिहास में रुचि रखने वाले लोग इस क्षेत्र को झांसी की रानी लक्ष्मीबाई के साथ जोड़ेंगे। वहीं कुछ लोग सुंदर और शांत ओरछा के बारे में सोचेंगे। कुछ लोगों को इस क्षेत्र में पड़ने वाली अत्यधिक गर्मी की भी याद आ जाएगी। लेकिन इन दिनों यहाँ कुछ अलग हो रहा है जो काफी उत्साहवर्धक है और जिसके बारे में हमें जरूर जानना चाहिए। पिछले दिनों झांसी में 1 महीने तक चलने वाला स्ट्रॉबेरी फेस्टिवल शुरू हुआ। हर किसी को आश्चर्य होता है, स्ट्रॉबेरी और बुंदेलखंड, लेकिन यही सच्चाई है। अब बुंदेलखंड में स्ट्रॉबेरी की खेती को लेकर उत्साह बढ़ रहा है और इसमें बहुत बड़ी भूमिका निभाई है झांसी की एक बेटी गुरलीन चावला ने। लॉ की छात्रा गुरलीन ने पहले अपने घर पर और फिर अपने खेत में स्ट्रॉबेरी की खेती का सफल प्रयोग कर ये विश्वास जगाया है कि झांसी में भी ये हो सकता है।
Stories like these not only demonstrate the spirit of innovation, but also the manner in which the agricultural sector of our country is adopting new technologies. Someone's effort, somebody's zeal, somebody's passion to achieve something for the country. All this inspires the countrymen a lot and fills them with energy. Bureau Report, DD India.
And Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his Mann Ki Baat radio address on Sunday, stated that there are more than 30 yoga schools in Santiago, which is the capital of Chile. Prime Minister said the International Day of Yoga is also celebrated with great fervor there.
इम्यूनिटी पर जोर और इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाने में योग की ताकत को देखते हुए अब वे लोग योग को पहले से कहीं ज्यादा महत्व दे रहे हैं। चिले की कांग्रेस यानी वहां की पार्लियामेंट ने एक प्रस्ताव पारित किया है। वहां 4 नवंबर को नेशनल योगा डे घोषित किया गया है। अब आप ये सोच सकते हैं कि आखिर 4 नवंबर में ऐसा क्या है। 4 नवंबर 1962 को ही चिले का पहला योग संस्थान होजे राफाल एस्ट्राडा द्वारा स्थापित किया गया था। इस दिन को नेशनल योगा डे घोषित करके एस्ट्राडा जी को भी श्रद्धांजलि दी गई है। चिले की पार्लियामेंट द्वारा यह एक विशेष सम्मान है जिस पर हर भारतीय को गर्व है।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved an ex gratia of rupees 2 lakh each from Prime Minister's National Relief Fund for the next of kin of those who have lost their lives due to a tragic road accident in Moradabad in UP. Rupees 50,000 will be given to those who have sustained serious injuries. Prime Minister Modi addressed the 125th anniversary celebrations of Prabuddha Bharat. This event was being organized by Advaita Ashram situated at Mayavati in Uttarakhand. In his address, Prime Minister said Swami Vivekananda named this journal as Prabuddha Bharat to manifest the spirit of nation. He wanted to create an awakened India.
Swami Vivekananda named this journal Prabuddha Bharat to manifest the spirit of our nation. He wanted to create an awakened India. Those who understand Bharat are aware that it is beyond just a political or territorial entity.
Referring to Swami Vivekananda's statement, Prime Minister said that if the poor cannot reach to the system for empowerment, in that case, the system should approach the poor and empower them. Prime Minister said his government's flagship schemes are an effort to actualize Vivekananda's dreams of the empowerment of the poor.
He wanted empowerment to be taken to the poor. If the poor themselves cannot easily go to the empowerment. This is the approach with which India is moving ahead today. If the poor cannot access banks, then banks must reach the poor. That is what the Jan Dhan Yojana did. If the poor cannot access insurance, then insurance must reach the poor. This is what the Jan Suraksha scheme did. If the poor cannot access healthcare, then we must take healthcare to the poor. This is what Ayushman Bharat scheme did. Roads, education, electricity, and internet connectivity are being taken to every corner of the country, especially to the poor.
Referring to Swami Vivekananda's philosophy, Prime Minister said the remedy for weakness is not brooding over it, but thinking of strength. Prime Minister said in the face of COVID-19 pandemic and climate change, India followed Vivekananda's philosophy and gave solution to the world.
Swami Vivekananda said, the remedy for weakness is not brooding over it, but thinking of strength. Take the COVID-19 global pandemic. India focused on solutions. From producing PPE kits to becoming a pharmacy for the world, our country has gone from strength to strength. Climate change is another obstacle that the whole world is facing. We brought a solution in the form of the International Solar Alliance.
Quoting Swami Vivekananda, Prime Minister said that youth have immense power to transform the society. Prime Minister added, nowadays youngsters are playing a key role in various sectors in the country and proving their mettle.
Give me 100 energetic youngsters and I shall transform India. He said, today we see this spirit in India's business leaders, sport persons, technocrats, professionals, educationalists, scientists, innovators, and so many others. They push boundaries and make the impossible into possible.
Prime Minister added that Swami Vivekananda was a spiritual giant who dedicated his life to the poor and needy sections of society. His whole life is a source of inspiration for the country.
Swamiji was a spiritual giant, a highly elevated soul. Yet, he did not renounce the idea of economic progress for the poor. Swamiji was a sannyasi himself. He never sought for himself a single paisa of money, but he helped raise funds to build great institutions. These institutions have fought poverty and promoted innovation. Friends, there are several such treasures from Swami Vivekananda that guide us.
In other news, senior BJP leader and Union Home Minister Amit Shah has assured the people of West Bengal that if BJP comes to power in West Bengal, the benefits of Ayushman Bharat Yojana will be implemented in the very first meeting of the cabinet. He was addressing a public meeting of BJP in Howrah via video conference.
मैं बंगाल की गरीब जनता को कहने आया हूं, अब ज्यादा समय नहीं है, आप जरा भी चिंता मत करिए। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार आने के बाद पहली कैबिनेट के अंदर हम ये प्रस्ताव करेंगे कि पूरे बंगाल के गरीब लोगों को प्रधानमंत्री आयुष्मान भारत योजना का पूरा फायदा 5 लाख तक का फायदा बंगाल की जनता को भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार देगी और आप रोक नहीं सकती दीदी।
Amit Shah said that TMC formed the government after fighting the left parties 10 years ago, with Mamata Banerjee promising transformation in the state with the slogan Ma Mati Manush. He also said that now TMC is witnessing resurgence as people are leaving Mamata's party, and this is what has changed in the just 10 years.
10 साल पहले कम्युनिस्टों के शासन के खिलाफ लड़ाई लड़कर जो तृणमूल कांग्रेस की सरकार बनी, उस वक्त ममता दीदी ने बंगाल के अंदर परिवर्तन करने का नारा दिया था और एक नारा दिया था मां माटी और मानुष की सरकार बनेगी। ये नारे के साथ, इस नारे पर विश्वास कर बंगाल की जनता ने परिवर्तन किया था और 10 साल मुड़कर पीछे देखते हैं तो ये 10 साल में क्या किया तृणमूल कांग्रेस ने। मां माटी और मानुष का नारा अदृश्य हो गया और उसकी जगह तानाशाही, टोलबाजी और तुष्टीकरण का नारा प्रमुखता से दिखाई पड़ता है।
Amit Shah accused West Bengal Chief Minister and TMC Chief Mamata Banerjee for taking West Bengal backwards in every sphere and said people of the state will never forgive Mamata Banerjee.
बंगाल के अंदर परिवर्तन की बात दूर गई। हमारे लाल भाई कम्युनिस्ट भाइयों जहां छोड़ कर गए थे, इससे भी बंगाल को गिराने का काम ममता बनर्जी ने किया है। ममता जी, आपको बंगाल की जनता कभी माफ नहीं कर सकती। हर एक क्षेत्र के अंदर बंगाल को आगे बढ़ाने की जगह आप पीछे ले गई हैं और इसके कारण आज पूरे बंगाल के अंदर एक परिवर्तन की लहर देख रही है।
Union Minister and senior BJP leader Smriti Irani also addressed a rally in Howrah in West Bengal. She called upon Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee to allow the benefits of Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi reach the farmers of West Bengal. She slammed Trinamool Congress for not cooperating with the union government and bringing politics in the way of development.
मैं जानती हूं कि अमित शाह जी ने बंगाल की धरती से बार-बार ऐलान किया, बार-बार आग्रह किया, दीदी आप किसान सम्मान निधि का लाभ बंगाल के गरीब किसानों तक पहुंचने दें। मैं दीदी से कहना चाहती हूं कि आपने भले ही प्रभु राम के नाम को त्याग दिया हो, लेकिन नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में एक तरफ भव्य राम मंदिर का निर्माण हो रहा है और दूसरी ओर पश्चिम बंगाल में राम राज्य दस्तक दे रहा है।
In other news, film exhibitors, producers and cinema hall owners have hailed the centre's decision to permit movie theatres across the country to operate at 100% capacity from 1st of February. The Producers Guild of India, headed by producer Siddharth Roy Kapoor, took to Twitter and wrote that lifting of the occupancy cap was a necessary step to revive the industry. In fact, the Multiplex Association of India has also taken to Twitter and they shared that they were grateful to Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar for the decision and thanked actor and BJP MP Sunny Deol for his support. BCCI President Saurav Ganguly was today discharged from a private hospital in Kolkata 3 days after undergoing an angioplasty, during which 2 stents were placed in his 2 arteries. This was the second angioplasty performed on him during this month. The former India skipper was admitted to hospital on 27th of January after he complained of discomfort and chest pain. And with that, it's time to wrap up this newscast. Stay tuned to DD News and DD India for the latest. Namaskar.